Hello and welcome back to Marvin, Matt, and Music. This is Marvin, and today I will be talking about the new Isaiah Rashad album, The House is Burning. This is Isaiah Rashad, who was born and raised in Tennessee, so what you hear is a lot of South influence in his music, a lot of bass heavy music. I like to say that this album, you'll be drowning in the bass, but we're gonna get to that in a second. So it's been a large gap since his last release, and one of the major reasons why is because in 2019 Isaiah Rashad checked into rehab, dealing with alcoholism and drug abuse, and so he really had to deal with those problems first before putting out any music, because now 2021 he's put out this album totally sober. He's saying he's keeping more in touch and more connected with his family and with his friends, so he's really focused on what's important to him. There was an article about this album and Isaiah Rashad talking about how a majority of these songs are just freestyle songs. 60% maybe. He said he can't even remember a song where he didn't freestyle on it. 9 to 3 freestyle, which obviously in the title it says freestyle, and that's one of the songs he mentions. He says Score, Claymore, Hey Mista, 9 to 3 freestyle, all freestyles. He claims more songs are freestyles, and he's just kind of trying to go back to simplicity's sake. He's not overthinking things too much, which is his new go-to motto. Don't overthink it, and you can sort of feel just the freeness in this album, and I feel like it kind of came together really nice. I would say there's a mix of bangers and chill songs, and then the rest of the songs are just like a fusion of banger chill songs. So like he definitely drowns it in heavy bass, so you can just sit back and almost relax or just really bump your head to this and go out. Some songs would probably be suitable for a party, some songs maybe be suitable for just smoking on your own or something, just vibing. All these songs are just like vibe checks, are you vibe check after vibe check. Early in the album, we get a song, R.I.P. Young, where, crazy enough, has a sample in here me and Matt heard on the TK Maizda album, and also a sample that appeared on Mac Miller's Faces. Commonly used sample, but like I gotta say, every time I hear it, I do enjoy that sample, and he does a nice job, and really nice lyrics in that song as well. So a little background on why he chose the title, The House is Burning. Quote, it's saying your world's on fire, but you have the option to recover and bounce back. Simple as that. So you can see the house burning down. Sometimes you can't do anything about it, but you can still bounce back. One of my favorite songs from this album was What You Said, and it's one of those songs that combine being a banger and a chill song, put it together, and everyone's just having a good time. 3 different artists on this song, 2 of which I never even heard about. Names are Doechii and Banx. And with Isaiah Rashad, the song is so good. Their chemistry is so good. They must have had like a great time making this song. It's just great vibes on this song, great vibe check song. Throw the song, see who feels it. Just like so many of these songs, I feel like after a couple listens I could go back to a couple songs already, but then after a few more listens, it's showing that the album itself holds together pretty well. 16 songs, about 48 minutes. He says he doesn't want to sacrifice song time in the songs, but he might sacrifice the song time in the entire album. So compared to his last album, which was about an hour and 8 minutes, this is 20 minutes shorter for Isaiah Rashad. But all in all, I would say this is a pretty good album. Early on, I would probably give this like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. We'll see after a few more listens, maybe this ends up being higher. Maybe it fades away, because it is pretty chill. You could easily get away from you, but I would say every song is pretty good in itself. And yeah, if you haven't listened to this album, go check it out. If you've listened to this album, let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and that's it. 2021, Isaiah Rashad, The House is Burning.